So the first area we're going to do is travel. I feel like I'm totally ignoring you people down there. Sorry, I can't see you at all. But the first thing we're going to talk about is travel, and we are big travelers. That's something that is important to us. But we need to find ways to travel for less because travel, let's face it, is expensive. So one of the things we've started doing, and also actually some of our parents have started doing, is home swaps. So the idea is basically you figure out where you want to go. We use the website homeexchange.com, and you can go on there and meet up with other people who are looking to do a home exchange. There is a small yearly fee, but what we found is that it pays itself off 10 times basically. So you find someone in the city that you want to do a home exchange from, and you exchange houses. In some cases you exchange cars, sporting equipment, and so on. And we've saved thousands of dollars doing this.
Yeah, Katie and her husband Nick actually rented their apartment out while they were in Australia for a month and made money on it because somebody was coming into town and needed a place to stay. So even taking up on opportunities like that where you're on vacation and you're making money.
And that seems really scary to a lot of people, but we usually say if you're going to rent out your place, use your network. So, you know, talk to your friends, friends of friends. Does anyone know anyone who wants to stay in Vancouver? I mean, we're lucky we live in such a desirable place in the world that you can usually rent out your place pretty easily.
Now, one of the things that I always struggled with was how to get deals on flights. And, you know, I signed up for every newsletter for all the different flight carriers here in Canada. And there definitely were deals. And one of the things that we discovered was, they don't often advertise this, but new flight prices come out Tuesday nights, Wednesday mornings. So Wednesday is across the board the best day to book travel. I found travel marked down from $400 down to $65. It's always on Wednesdays. It books very, very quickly. So that's the best day to book a flight. We also like a site, and this is a site that we just discovered in the last few years, but it cost compares all the different Expedia, all the different online carriers, and also shows you across the board where the cheapest flights are listed, and that site is called kayak.com. So it's worth checking out.
Mine is travel agents. Who here uses travel agents on a regular basis for any of their trips? Yeah. So one of the things, and I use it for a lot of long haul flights when I'm going away for an extended period of time. One of the things people don't get is that travel insurance or travel agents will give you that extra insurance that you need. So if you decide to take a cruise or you book a flight and your cruise gets canceled or bumped or whatever it is, going through a travel agent will give you that additional insurance so you don't end up getting, you don't end up paying that extra fee in the end or losing your money altogether.
And Andrea is really a smart cookie. She cost compares. So she goes online and says, these are the deals that I can find myself. I'm going to take this to my travel agent and see if she can match or beat it. Or in some cases, instead of a flight that has 2 connections, find me a direct flight. And in most cases, she can or has been able to do that.
And even travel agents are also insured through a travel assurance fund. So even if your travel agent's business goes out of business, you're still insured if you went through there because you are also paying into that additional insurance. So it's really a smart idea. I'm really big on booking stuff online and going through agents as well. And I'm never, if I see a price in front of me, I never think that that's the final price. I'm always willing to find the cheapest out there.
We're deal hunters.
Yes.
Now, who here is interested in getting in shape, wants to maybe be fitter or lose a few pounds? Me, for sure.
Especially after the Olympics being here. Wow.
And this was something when we, went through our perfect day, all of us had health and wellness as a part of it. So we wanted to be active, we wanted to be doing something that got us just feeling better about ourselves. And so what comes to mind is always join a gym. And what we realized was, there are I had been a member of the gym and actually found it was incredibly challenging. I wasn't going at all. And it was incredibly challenging to get out of my contract. What a lot of people don't realize is when they join a gym, you're signing up for a fixed term contract. So that is something that's locking you in a lot of cases to a 2-3 year term, and it is extremely challenging to exit that contract. So something to bear in mind before you join a gym is look at free exercise opportunities in your neighborhood. Something that you could be doing that connects you, just like a money club would, where you're getting motivated with other people and doing it for less.
So something I realized was I was paying all this money to be part of running groups. And when I really looked into it, I found out, just a second. when I really looked into it, I found out that there were lots of running groups I could join that wouldn't cost me money. So running groups through the community centers. Some people don't know this, but the running room does have groups you can join and pay to join, but there's also opportunities to run with those groups a couple times a week, and you just don't do the classes that they're offering. So you don't have, when you join, you're paying for those classes. You can just run with the group 2 times a week free.
And for me, I really, I'm a big person that believes in accountability. I need somebody there telling me what to do in order for me to do it. So I really wanted a personal trainer, and I approached the women in the money group and said, I'm going to get a personal trainer. And they were looking at me going, it's not in your budget, so find the money to go and then go do it. So I found a personal trainer through a friend of mine who had referred me to him. And turns out he was actually starting his own personal fitness company. And we got to talking and we got to know each other on a personal level. So he needed some marketing help. And my background is in marketing and branding. So I bartered with him. And what I did was that he needed marketing help. I needed personal training. So what I did, I gave him basically a value of 10 sessions that he was going to give me. So I got 10 personal training sessions out of him for free by opting to give him my services, which worked out really, really well. So it's just being really creative in those sort of things and know what your skills are and find out, if you can barter with people to get those services.
I've also found, and I have an iPhone that I use as my iPod, and I have a Mac computer, so I'm on the iTunes site a lot. And what I found was that there's actually free running training podcasts that are designed to get you in shape. You plug it in, it actually plays music, and on the intervals, depending on where you are in your running training, it will tell you when to stop, when to walk, and when to start again. So it's actually like having a personal trainer in your ear telling you exactly what to do, but it's free on iTunes if you Google personal training
And
podcasts.
a lot of celebrity personal trainers have their videos
Yeah.
on YouTube for free.
Yeah, Madonna's personal trainer has actually it's a 11-minute quick workout that Robin and I were doing for a few months. We've kind of fallen off the bandwagon there, but YouTube is also a great site for free exercise videos.